Hello, Aquarius. This is your Queen of Cups with your weekly tarot reading. This reading is for everybody that has Aquarius in their moon, sun, moon, rising, Venus and North Node. Wow, Aquarius. Here you have a Pisces or a Cancer or a Scorpio. You have the King of Cups. If it's not a person, if this is not your person, then it is you opening your heart, expressing your emotions and expressing your feelings, developing your intuition, being very creative and artistic, but mainly starting to feel and expressing your emotions. What else do we have here for Aquarius? It is for the week of the... Oh, 1, 2, 3. Okay. It is for the week of the 15th up to the 22nd of March. Aquarius. Wow. Okay. I will show you the cards in a minute. Go through them one by one. What do we have for Aquarius here? This flipped. Uy. Gosh. I'm not quite sure where this is going. Let's explore this little by little. Wow. But it did definitely okay. We have the King of Cups here, and we do have the Queen of Cups here, right? This is actually a power couple here. Can you see it here, right? A power couple. So the King of Cups here is actually turning his back. I'm saying his, but you have to take it as it resonates with you. Is turning his back away from this 7 cups or 8, yes, 8 cups that he has already invested into something, right? There has been an investment, and this person here is, I hear, temporarily, or is turning their back on this 8 of cups, 8 cups standing there, in order to start a journey. And that journey, it's not that easy, because they have to get over this abyss here. Then they have to climb the whole mountain range in order to get to what is behind that mountain. And that means that this is basically I'm getting strongly that this is what is actually the truth, the true self, their heart, their so I feel that they're, I don't know why I'm getting this, but I'm just going to say it as it comes out. They are leaving behind maybe something that have been worked on for a long time. It clearly comes out that this is a personality, or that they have been embodying, that they have been inhabited. Sorry for saying it like this, but that's how it's coming forward. And now they are turning away from this nearly false self. It's not 100% false, but there is more, I hear, in order to find who they truly are. Who are they truly? What is their true self? And in order to get there, to find their true self, they are starting now to get onto that journey. And it's not going to be that easy. They have to find a way to get over this abyss, with a huge risk of falling into that abyss, into falling maybe into a dark hole. Then they have to climb up again. They have to overcome these huge obstacles here of mountains, in order to then find who they truly are. So this is what came forward with this card right now. Then we have, take it as it resonates for you. Let's see where this reading brings us, leads us. We have the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords, you see clearly the lady here is completely trapped, right? She is tied to that tree. She has the swords in front of her. The eyes are blind. She's blindfolded here. And all this is about being trapped with your thoughts. Your thoughts have been keeping you trapped. And you have not been able to free yourself from this thoughts. This limiting beliefs have kept you frozen in time, have kept you tied to this tree, have kept you hostage here. And this is maybe the false self that you have. Basically, the limiting belief might be that yes, the limiting belief is that you created this persona, or this false self, in order to survive as a defense mechanism. But you are now realizing that you're walking away from that to find the true you, right? So we do have them. Yeah, okay, I'm being pulled back towards one moment here. The Queen of Cups, right? The Queen of Cups is intuitive, carries her emotions on her sleeve. It's very nurturing, very loving, very creative, emotional, expressive, and what I'm getting is that through you becoming more like the Queen of Cups here, this will help you to see the real you, because you will be listening to your emotions, you will be listening to your intuition, you will be feeling, perceiving, you will be more aware of things on a different level, not on a rational level, but more listening to your heart. Because what the Queen of Swords, what the Queen of not Swords, here the King of Swords came up, yes, not the swords, not the rational mind. Go more into your heart, right? Listen to your heart. Go more into a gut feeling. Go more into feeling. Listen to your emotions. Listen to your heart. Listen to your intuition. This is how you're going to be able to start freeing yourself from this limiting beliefs, which are the swords that have kept you trapped here. We do have the 9 of Wands here. This is the wounded warrior. It has been quite a trip here. With the King of Swords right underneath the wounded warrior, I'm going to go to this later, but it's just really calling me to mention this. This King of Swords also looks really very much like the wounded warrior. Aquarius, this is your energy here, full out. King of Swords is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, very strong Aquarius energy. You have been, see, you have your sword upright here, and you are so ready to defend yourself, so ready to chop heads off anybody that gets close to you, wants to get close to you. You chop their heads off, no matter what. The sword here is so ready, even though he is sitting and supposedly resting on his throne. With that hand here, this arm here, he's already kind of in a very alert position, a little bit very much defensive, you know. And even though I love this card, because also I find the face so very expressive, he is, yeah, he's quite a scary individual here, a very scary king, that he shows up here very in a very strong authority position, and very defensive. Don't get too close to him or he will chop off your head. The sword here is ready. So again, if this is you, Aquarius, this, yes, in the past, very likely you had to build up this, all your swords to protect yourself. Now look at her. She's also completely covered in swords, you know. No, she won't let anybody in here either, you see, because she has nicely protected herself with all these swords. Now, the wounded warrior, for sure it has been quite a battle here, what you have been going through, and therefore, because of your past experiences, you very likely have this energy of the King of Swords showing up right now, because you are now very defensive, you know, and you do chop off heads if they get too close to you. So, we do have, take it as it resonates, right? It can also be your significant other, but I do feel very much Aquarius. Here we go, you know. This is very much Aquarius energy here. We have them, unless you're dealing with another air sign. We have, and definitely not Libra, maybe a Gemini, but this is you, definitely. We have the Devil. Now look at the Devil. I actually love that card. I love that Devil's card. It's just such a great piece of art, right? How he has the little humans here, the couple, all chained up, and at his mercy, and how he manipulates them, right? And they don't even know what's happening to them. They're completely in limbo, basically, here. And right underneath, caught in their addictions, caught in their emotions. Yeah, I'm even feeling, you see them. What I'm getting is I'm getting a couple of things, but what comes up strongly here, this reading is about emotions. I'm really getting this emotions, feelings, emotions. So Yeah, codependence. There we go. Sorry, it took me a while. Okay, feelings and emotions might be keeping you trapped, right? This is the devil, and the devil would represent emotions and feelings that would not let you uh, be free in this relationship. You would be shackled up to the other in a sense that it would be just too much, you know, like an addiction. And this is actually what codependence is. Codependence is not being able to live without the other in an unhealthy way. It's not, it's like giving up yourself, your self-worth, giving up who you truly are in order to just sacrifice yourself for the other in an unhealthy way, or the other manipulating you, you know, through emotions. Well, it's a codependency, right? So I feel that maybe in the past, you had some kind of experience like this, and therefore you're also afraid of your emotions, your own emotions, and obviously you're afraid also of others to get too close to you, because they might be able to manipulate you with yeah, so you fear your own emotions, and you fear being manipulated by other people's emotions. Yes, I mean, that's how I get it. And at the bottom of all this is codependence. And at the end of the day, further down, if we go through layers, yeah, there is fear of abandonment, right? So, and if you fear being abandoned, well, there you go. This is a fear. A fear at the end of the day is an emotion, a feeling, right? Well, emotion and feeling is not quite the same. Emotion is an energy in motion. A feeling is the emotion passes faster, the feeling lingers longer and is deeper. That's what I'm getting. Well, in any case, this is also Capricorn energy, right? Capricorn energy. And with the Two of Swords, here, and the Moon card, so new moon, definitely. We have the new moon on the 13th, just before this reading. There might be still some energy lingering. And it is again about taking the blindfold off here and seeing clearly. But here again, this is right underneath the devil's energy, and it is such a similar energy. If you look at her and her here, these two ladies here, I would say they both have a blindfold on. They cannot see, and in one case here, you know, it's nearly like a little fence that is being put on with that swords for protection. The other one here, the Two of Swords, is keeping the swords also right up, ready to strike, very similar like the King of Swords. Huge protection. The King of Swords has one big sword. The Two of Swords has two swords here ready, but they don't even know. She doesn't even see what she needs to be, which head she's actually chopping off, right? It's like here, they don't even see clearly. So, We do have this codependent energy here with the devil. And it is definitely causing a conflict. The emotions are causing a conflict here. This codependency maybe. We do then have the, I'm hearing clearly, it is a matter of recognizing it and then just working on it and expressing the emotions, like the King of Cups here. You know, it's not such a big deal. It's not such a big issue. It is about again, seeing, taking this blindfold off and seeing with clarity. And I do feel you have seen it. You are seeing it actually, because you are here walking away from this false self towards who you truly are, your authentic self, and you're walking away. And that persona is this very much King of Swords here, very likely, and you are moving more towards this King of Cups, which explores emotions, is not afraid of their emotions, is not afraid of the depth of their emotions. You know, they are actually willing to take the journey and go into that valley here, into that abyss, and just like explore and see what is actually going on, right? They're not afraid to be vulnerable, to express their emotions, you know? So I'm hearing it's to mention that it is truly not your fault. This is these are limiting beliefs. This is like the King of Swords was made this way by society, by childhood, by family, by work, by other people. It's not a justification, right? But this is, it's time now to find this safe space to put the armor out, to get out of that armor, you know, and out of this defensive state. This is very much what I feel. And just put the sword to rest for a minute. And yes, and I truly see that the divine is helping here. The divine is coming in and helping you basically to get out of that armor, because this armor has become your second nature, right? You don't even know how to walk without that armor, how it would feel to be out of that armor. See, this is this whole chain, you know, in the Middle Ages when there were this chain shirts, you know, like a whole, imagine just how heavy that was. Once you get out of that, do you know how light it is going to be? Therefore you feel like the wounded warrior right now, just burdened with all this heavy load. So the Ten of Pentacles is the most beautiful card ever here, because it is, and it's not cups, remember, it is pentacles. It is stability, and it is family, home, it is generations coming together. It is the stability in all aspects of your life basically. And this is what you want. It's not just financial stability, it is also emotional stability. And in this emotional stability, you can actually feel safe to, because you are home, right? There, you have a healthy, stable, loving home where you can finally get out of your armor, right? So with them, and again, I'm clearly hearing it, so I want to say this: the King of Swords is an authority person. It can be a judge, it can be police, it can be law enforcement, it can be anything like that. A judge, a lawyer, law enforcement. Yeah, that's what the King of Swords is, you see. So if your job has made you that way, it is what you needed. Or if life has made you that way, that is what you needed to be like this in order to survive, right? But now you are walking away from this, and you are moving towards the true and real self, their authentic self, and you can put that armor and that sword to rest with a 10 of Pentacles in your home, in your stable, happy family life. Here we have the Magician, and you are manifesting this. You are manifesting exactly this. This is right underneath the 8 of Cups. You are manifesting as above, so below, as inside, so outside. Inner reality reflects outer, right? So you are truly walking away from this false self, towards exploring the qualities of the Queen of Cups, right? Towards the King of Cups here, which is then a beautiful this is a couple, a beautiful couple that is able to feel, that is able to express their emotions, to show love, to have an open heart, to let the seed of love actually flourish into something beautiful. See? So this is where you're heading, and this is actually very, very beautiful. Wow, this was an interesting reading, how it came through. Let me know. Well, let's still pull here. Yeah, let me know in the description box how this is resonating. It was very specific here. Oh, wow. Spiritual growth. Okay. Yes. I have let wealth come before my love for you. And I have to admit, with the when I said the Capricorn energy here with the devil, I did also heard workaholic, that it was too much working, right? So this is maybe for somebody very specific here. This definitely confirms here, I have let wealth come before my love for you, which is also a great defense mechanism to just become a workaholic, focus on work, and not focus on love, not focus on your emotions. Then you don't have to deal with your emotions, right? Especially if work calls upon you to be this King of Swords, defensive in your armor, not showing feelings, not showing weakness, always being strong. I'm saying it's not bad. That's what the job demands, right? And you're probably excellent at your job, and you love it, and you work pretty hard. See, with the workaholic. And this is also this kind of limiting belief, because we are trained to work hard, right? This is where we get approval, that we have money, that we are hard workers, that we don't show emotion, that we don't show weakness, right? And this is all the king. We are not vulnerable, because that's a weakness, right? And who wants to be weak when the job calls for strength, right? So especially lawyer, judge, law enforcement, police, all this stuff. So they cannot show weakness. How would they, They have to have the sword ready there to chop off and defend the weak, the good. They have to be strong to defend the weak, right? So they cannot show weakness. See? But so this is a little pattern here. I have let wealth come before my love for you. Yes? And there, and right next to the Capricorn, is also the Ten of Pentacles. So beside of seeing it as a stable place where you could let your guard down and be who you truly are and express your emotions. This Ten of Pentacles, it's also wealth. It's the highest money card, basically, and you have been manifesting this wealth, right? There's also wealth coming in. So still, you are realizing with walking away from this persona that you were before, that this is not all, that there is more to it than this, right? So one aspect could be, I think it's pretty much linked, the feelings with the work, you know, that makes out this persona here. While if you want to actually move towards this beautiful union of this love couple, because this is a love couple, it's the Queen of Cups and it is the King of Cups, you know, they express their emotions, they are intuitive, they are artistic, they even if the sea is rough, you know, they feel, they are vulnerable, you know, they're compassionate. These are all this, you need this in love if you want to have a beautiful love relationship. This is a love reading. Then you want to be more on this emotional, able to at least explore and express these emotions, you know. So I have let wealth come before my love for you. So somebody here is realizing that that there is more than just wealth, right? And if they want this love, then they have to become and develop more the qualities of the King of Cups. Now it says also spiritual growth. This is also spiritual growth. That was exactly what I was saying before. The essence of spiritual growth is knowing yourself and knowing who you truly are and knowing yourself as a divine being having a human experience, right? So this goes again here very strong. So the message here was very clear with this spiritual growth. And obviously once we have once we know who we truly are, then we can also and once we accept ourselves with our weaknesses, because we all have our weaknesses. We can't just just hide it away or lock it away. You know, it's like a time bomb. At some point it will explode, the whole thing, you know, if we just lock it away. You know, no matter how strong that armor is, the King of Swords is not going to hold it together for long. At some point it goes bang, and see, we have already here the wounded warrior, right? And going bang means like tons of different scenarios that I don't want to go into right now, you know, health issues, anything. So learn to appreciate where you are and how far you have come, instead of being so focused on where you are not yet. Yes, this is also very interesting here. This is very much about, so your significant other is saying this maybe, or this is the message for you. You have to take it as it resonates for you. I have let wealth come before my love for you. Yeah, somebody here. If this is not you, then it is your significant other that you're dealing with, yes? But I feel it is very much to do with that Capricorn energy here, the devil and the King of Swords, very much, very much. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, they would never ever let love come before let wealth come before their love for you, right? So however you that resonates for you, learn to appreciate where you are and how far you have come instead of being so focused on where you are not yet. See, this is actually a very beautiful message. It is about reminding ourselves that we should stay in the now. And what I'm hearing, and I'm even getting chills, is that the journey is what is important. It's not just arriving at your destination. The journey is where you learn everything, you know. There is a very, and I'm hearing every journey starts with a first step. So this is exactly it here. So stay in the present, and start this, and also see how learn to appreciate where you are and how far you have come instead of being so focused on where you are not yet. Yes, where you are not yet. Yes, you want to arrive at your destination at some point, but before you get there, there are still a lot of things to learn on the path to who you truly are. See, you still have to go down here the abyss and climb the mountains and everything. So accept yourself basically again on your journey to spiritual growth. So acceptance is the key. Accept yourself, and this is also accept yourself. Show vulnerability. Accept also the accept your feelings again. If feelings is what is what you have locked away, what is causing you unease, or if you have limiting beliefs about feelings, you know, that even as a little boy, you know what it is, the little boys are being told, oh, you cannot cry, boys don't cry, you know, this is a classic, right? But from there on, it just goes on and on and on and on, you know. So Aquarius, this is what I have for you. Let me know in the comment box below how this reading is resonating for you. Yes, and again, yes, love is there, but you have to go onto that journey to yourself, and you have to work on expressing your emotions, and then you will flourish, because the love couple is there. It's all there, and the beautiful, stable family home here with the 10 of Pentacles is there, and I can see that you are working towards that, because there's the Magician that is actually manifesting this. So I feel you are very much already on your path, right? So let me know how this reading is resonating with you. And also don't forget to press the bell icon if you want to be notified when I upload my next reading for you. So please like, share, and subscribe. What else? If you want a private... Oh, well, yes, I want to thank everybody for their great donations. Their generous donations, and I buy new decks with the donations, right? So look at that beautiful Queen of Cups, yes, Pisces energy here, water sign energy here, absolutely beautiful. Also Scorpio or Cancer, right? And we also have the beautiful King of Swords that, even though he is a little bit defensive, I love him. He is great. Just look at that face, that expression, the strength that he expresses here. You know, obviously also somehow a bit cold and defensive, but yes, I think the artwork is great of the King of Swords. So if you like a private reading, or if you like an intuitive life coaching session, or are interested in my online course, Awaken Your Intuition and Transform Your Life, then feel free to contact me either through my website or through my email. My email is queenofcups, 10 of hearts, tarot @gmail.com. Queen of Cups, 10 of hearts, tarot gmail.com. So Aquarius, much love and light, many blessings, and bye bye for now.